Take us 5 easy pieces, or not so easy, were they, after all?
They were. And obviously, remember, in January, everybody was saying they were going to be really easy to achieve. Halving inflation, growing the economy, getting debt falling, cutting waiting lists and stopping the small boats. Everybody, apart from the last one, thinking these might be quite easy to achieve. So obviously, it's been a year of Rishi Sunak in the job today since he took over from Liz Truss. He's probably had a bit of a rough year. I think that's fair to say, isn't it? Let's take a look at those in detail. Halving inflation this year to ease the cost of living and giving people financially security. In reality, we are nearly there. He said it was 10.6% inflation when he made that promise. It's now down to 6.7%, according to the latest figures. Number 10 are very confident that he's definitely going to hit that figure. He needs it to fall to around 5%, 5.3% in order to meet that target. So in reality, not bad, number one. Number two, growing the economy. It is growing, not much at all. Still growing, still sort of crawling along on the floor, I think it's fair to say. The latest GDP statistics show that the economy has grown by around 0.5% over the past year. Most forecasters expect growth for the whole year at 2023 to be around that figure. Not bad, but still on the floor. We've just about got out of recession. Nothing to shout about, but doing okay. Number three, getting debt falling. That's a bit of a boring one. I don't think anyone's hugely talking about that one today, but reality is down a bit. It was 100.5% in January. It's now down to about 97. So yes, you can probably say, yes, I've met that one. But ministers are still spending a whole £700 million every month just serving our debts. It's a lot of money. It's going to put the finances in a really poor position for Jeremy Hunt when he comes to that autumn statement later this year. Number four, waiting lists. NHS waiting lists will fall. Rishi Sunak promised earlier this year. The reality is he is not meeting that. The reality is they are up. In January, there are around 7.2 million people waiting on a list. In September, that's gone up to 7.7 million people. Lots of predictions do not expect that to fall by the end of the year. In fact, they don't expect it to fall until the middle of next either. The last one, stop the boats. Rishi Sunak promised we will pass new laws to stop the boats, making sure if you come to this country illegally, you are detained and swiftly removed. Obviously, there's been a huge spanner in the works because of the Rwanda policy being grounded. The reality is the boats have slowed down. They have not stopped. Around 26,500 people have crossed the channel in small boats this year so far. It's down about a quarter. Around 46,000 people crossed last year in total. But the numbers are still really high. 385 people alone crossed the channel just on Monday.
Wow, comprehensive report from LBC's political editor Natasha Clark. Natasha, thank you for that. So how am I going to ask you? What are the 3 areas that you're really concerned about? Let's be honest. Your safety, isn't it? How safe you feel and for your loved ones, your family and loved ones. Do you feel safer over these last 12 months? Your health. God forbid you have a health incident and you need to get health care. Do you think the hospitals are going to be there for you? And what's the other key thing? The pound in your pocket, as was once famously said, money. So on those 3 measures, how safe you feel, how healthy you think you would be, the health service would be if you needed it, and just the pound in your wallet or purse. How's he doing?